Today, I want to share something about my investing journey, how I started, and what were the key points that I remember throughout this journey. I will not go deep into how over the years my investing journey has been, but I will share some experiences that I got throughout this journey. Uh, so initially, it was around I think 2017 when I got to know about. Initially I had a perception that stock market is not good thing because we always heard that in the news and uh, in general society that we hear that people lost a lot of money, people took loan to invest in share market, and they lost everything. They have to sold their house and everything. So these kind of news used to come, and uh, as a spectator we usually think that it's a bad thing and we have to stay away from it. But uh, I would say because of internet and watching a lot of videos on YouTube, I got to know that it is not that bad. And if you want to create a wealth for long term and in a good way, owning a equity is really very important. So I think around 2017 I got to know about share market, and I think the reason behind that would be somebody recommended me the book called Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. Uh, I read that book. I didn't understand much of it, but one thing I understand that you should make your money work for yourself, and that takeaway I got from that book, and that stayed away with me for until now. So I think because we as a middle class we usually do not take or own a equity in any business, where we just try to play a secure game by doing a secure job, and we do not engage in these kind of entrepreneurial or risk taking things. So we tend to miss out on those opportunities where we can change our lives. So that shift of mindset that happens because of that book, and that is when in 2017 I opened a demat account in a brokerage firm. And it is to be frank, the brokerage charges were very high for that. But since I was, as a young investor, you are excited and you want to. It sounds cool when you say that I bought this share, I sold this share for this thing. So for 1 year I did some random things, and I think I didn't make any money, but I think I must have lose money because I used to buy the share at 200 and sell it at 190 or something like that, or buying at 200 and selling at 205, where I have to pay brokerage. So ultimately I end up making losses, but not much money. It was hardly 1000 or 2000, but I did that for 1 year. Then I realized that there is no profit in this, buying and selling. But I didn't know about value investing at that time, and I think I quit, or quit. I would say I would. I will. I stopped doing that, and but one thing good happen is the brokerage firm. I mean, they have given us a advisor for each one who opens an account in that firm. They assign one advisor to the each and every member of, what can I say, demat account. So he used to call me, and he used to give me this, we have this fund coming, and you should invest. So I did SIP in Reliance mutual fund, which is now changed to Nippon India, and I did SIP of 2000 every month. That SIP was not regular SIP, because it was opened through an agent, so it was commissioned SIP. So I didn't know at that time, but I continued that because it got deducted every month, so I didn't bother to cancel it, though it was loss making for 2017 to 2000, I mean 2021, I guess, when we had a bull run in 2021. So there is no profit on this. I mean, it was always negative, but I don't know why I kept it running. I maybe, but I used to keep an eye on, I used to open that app and used to check how much it is now. So the number was, keep changing, and that get me excited, and I have stayed invested because of that. Then in 2022, when we had bull run, then I realized, because the units got credited at very low rate from 2017, and especially in 2020, when the COVID happens. So we had a market crash at that time. So all that, the purchases that happen at low NAV gives a very good return. I would say more than doubled. So my investment was around 84,000, but it has become more than 1.5 lakhs, and 1.5 or 1.6, I don't know, but it was more than doubled. And that is when I realized that when they say you have to keep invested in market, you have to stay invested in market, that is true, and you have to have patience. And I think that is when into 2022, then again I got interested, and realized this time I will do a value investing. I will pick stocks by doing some kind of research, pick strong stocks which will grow eventually. They might have problem for, or they might not have grown for some time, but if they are fundamentally strong, they would eventually grow. The market will eventually grow, and they will give good returns. So that is how I started investing again, and right now doing so with patience and with some kind of research, and keeping an eye out on all the learning throughout this. I would say I had made a good amount of returns, though some stocks are in negative, but I still believe in those companies, and I kept those company. I haven't sold those shares. So I have, it's not very big portfolio, but uh, it's good to begin with, and I am adding everyone whatever I can. Also I started some SIPs in between. Some SIP I stopped because I did it because of random, because I didn't do any research on fund also. So I picked any fund, then started investing. I didn't make any loss. Every mutual fund that I have invested was profitable. Right now I have only two mutual funds. The one Nippon India that I mentioned earlier, that I changed to regular mutual fund without commission, and I put that amount lump sum. So I am not doing any SIP on that. I stopped it when I withdraw that fund, so I didn't continue. I continue SIP in different Axis mutual fund, which is also small cap, and I am continuing to do it. Actually, I step up that SIP this year. It was earlier 5,000, now it is 10,000. So that also have given a good return as of now, and hopefully it will give in future as well. In between, I have bought SBI shares here and there, SBI mutual funds, then Quant mutual fund, one or two was there, but I didn't plan well and use that money for some other work. So now, I think past 2 months, I am building my emergency fund to a full fledged, where I do not have to rely on my investment, and I do not have to withdraw those investment, and I can keep them for growing for future. So I am making a emergency fund, and I am making one sub emergency fund where I know the expenses that might occur in next 3 to 6 months, or maybe in 1 year, that I know of, and that will eventually occur. So I keep a fund aside for those, and another emergency fund which is for in case of job loss or any crucial emergency. So that is there. So I have made that arrangement. The one thing I am doing from past 2 years is I am having, or I am doing my health insurance. So that is there. I did my term insurance last year. One thing I have not done yet, and which is I'm thinking about doing, is that I haven't uh, bought health insurance for my parents, because it's a huge amount, to be frank, because as my father and mother both are above 60 age, so it will cost more than, I think, 50 to 60,000. Or I haven't checked this year, but I think I have checked last year, and it was costing that much. But I will do that, because now if any expenses occur related to their health emergencies, I have to spend, or I might have to exhaust all the savings that I have, and I do not want to do that. So I will do research about that, and uh, before end of this year, I will get that in place, because when you plan for your parents or older ones health insurance, the situations are very different than for any younger person, because uh, they have given, I mean, there is a period where you cannot withdraw, or you cannot get benefit, because uh, the people, the person whom you are buying health insurance is old, so there are most probably that he will going to utilize that insurance policy. So there is a high chance that this insurance is getting liquidated. So what they usually do is, there is a block period for 1 year, I think, for some diseases like heart attack or something, diabetes situation like that. So if anything happens within 1 year of the health insurance, you will not get anything. The benefits you can get are from next year onwards. So they have to make sure that they doesn't I mean, the insurer or the insuree hasn't have any pre-existed disease, which for which he is buying insurance. So the scenario is very different than any other fit or younger guy. So these situations are there. So as early as you make this decision, it will be better. So that is why uh, I'm planning to do so, and I will do it in the coming 2 months. uh, Rest is, I have some plans to stick to for next 5 years, and I am continuously working on that, and hopefully uh, I will be there. I think I said I have shared some of the key lessons that I understand. Though there are a lot of things, and it is, since this is I'm doing this for, first time, or probably this is second time. So it is very difficult to structure these thoughts in your mind and then to deliver in front of camera. So I'm not I haven't become very comfortable with that, but going forward we will eventually, you know it will get in place, and I will try to deliver it in more structured manner where you can understand easily. I hope whatever I have said has makes sense, and you might get some value out of it, as it is just honest confrontation of whatever I have did. This is very brief of that. It was the journey has been roller coaster in a way where, because it's a game of emotion, investing is a game of emotion. If you manage to control your emotions and stick to your plan, then only uh, you will understand, and it takes time. No matter how, who will tell you all these things, you end up learning all these things if you're doing all these things on your own, and you will not listen to anyone no matter how or who is saying these things. So it is difficult to learn from listening to others, and most likely you will learn only when you try, and you burn your hands, you lose some money, then only you get to understand. And that is a journey I think everyone should go through, and everyone eventually go through. So yeah, that is that I think I will end this video here. And if you're watching, or if you watch until now, then I really appreciate, because I was not very confident what I have delivered, but hopefully I will get better day by day. So yeah, bye.